Jameson Williams is finally showing the world why the Detroit Lions placed their faith in him. After a turbulent start to his NFL career, plagued by injury and a suspension, Williams is proving that the wait was worth it. In the recent showdown between the Detroit Lions and Los Angeles Rams, he delivered a standout performance that has fans and analysts buzzing. Turning just 6 touches into 134 yards and a breathtaking 52-yard touchdown, Williams showcased the superstar potential that many believed he had. But the most exciting part? According to Williams, this is just the beginning. After his breakout performance, he confidently stated that he doesn't plan on this being the peak of his career. "I'm just getting started to me being me," he told reporters. And if this is the Jameson Williams we can expect for the rest of the season, the Detroit Lions could become one of the scariest teams in the NFL. The Lions are already considered Super Bowl contenders, but with Williams now stepping up in a major way, their offensive firepower looks unstoppable. With key players like Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta having quieter games, Williams picked up the slack and kept the Lions' offense alive during a tough game against the Rams. So, what does this mean for the future of the Lions? If Williams can keep up this level of performance, Detroit will be a force to be reckoned with. Keep watching to learn more about Jameson Williams' rise, his lifestyle, net worth, and whether there's a Jameson Williams girlfriend in the picture. Things are heating up both on and off the field for this rising star, and we've got all the details you need to know. Jameson Williams, the talented wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, is a player surrounded by both hype and speculation. As a former first-round draft pick, the expectations have always been high for Williams. While his journey in the NFL hasn't been smooth, with injuries and suspensions slowing his progress, there is still immense belief in his potential. Williams, who recently delivered a standout performance, is now showing glimpses of why the Lions invested heavily in him. Williams has displayed impressive growth in recent games, particularly his performance during the Rams versus Lions game, where he turned 6 touches into 134 yards and scored a 52-yard touchdown. This performance showcased his raw speed and ability to beat defenders. Coach Dan Campbell has praised Williams, acknowledging that while there is room for improvement, his growth is undeniable. "He's got rare ability in this league to take the top off the coverage," said defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn. This kind of endorsement from his coaching staff speaks to the faith the organization has in his abilities. However, it hasn't been all praise for Williams. Critics have raised questions about his maturity and work ethic. Some believe that he hasn't fully lived up to his potential, with many pointing to his off-field distractions, including his involvement in social media controversies. Most notably, Williams liked a tweet suggesting the Lions should sign Lamar Jackson, which sparked criticism. These actions, while seemingly harmless, have caused some to wonder whether he's focused enough on his career. Yet, despite the criticism, Williams remains confident in his future. After his breakout game, he said, "I don't plan on this being the best game of my career," signaling that he has much more to offer. This kind of confidence is important, especially for a player who's had a rocky start. Williams is not shy about his desire to prove himself on the field, and he views his recent success as just the beginning. His teammates too have expressed confidence in him. Quarterback Jared Goff said, "He's got that rare ability to take the top off the coverage." This confidence from his quarterback will only boost Williams' drive to become a more consistent and impactful player. Williams' future with the Detroit Lions looks promising. If he can continue building on his recent performances, he has the potential to become one of the premier wide receivers in the league. However, his journey will be about overcoming both on-field and off-field challenges. As Williams himself reflects, "I've matured a lot more," signaling that he's learning from past mistakes and is focused on making the most of his opportunities. If you think this is impressive, wait until you hear how his career has been shaped by his early life and background. The story of how Jameson Williams rose from a small-town kid to an NFL star is one you don't want to miss. Jameson Williams was born on March 26, 2001, in St. Louis, Missouri. Growing up, Williams was always an athletic kid, excelling in multiple sports, but football was where he truly shined. He attended Cardinal Ritter College Prep High School, where he began to make a name for himself as a star wide receiver. His early life wasn't always easy. Like many aspiring athletes, Williams faced challenges, including overcoming injuries and proving himself on the field. But it was his relentless work ethic and determination that set him apart from other players. Even at a young age, his coaches noticed his natural talent for the game and his ability to make big plays under pressure. During his high school career, Williams broke multiple records, including a Missouri state record for most receiving yards in a season. His speed was one of his biggest assets, often leaving defenders in the dust as he sprinted down the field for touchdowns. This caught the attention of college scouts. And soon, Williams had offers from some of the biggest college football programs in the country. Williams initially committed to Ohio State University, where he played 2 seasons before transferring to the University of Alabama. The move to Alabama turned out to be a game-changer for his career. Under head coach Nick Saban, Williams flourished, recording over 1,500 receiving yards and 15 touchdowns in his only season with the Crimson Tide. His performance in Alabama's high-pressure games, including the College Football Playoff National Championship, cemented his status as one of the top prospects in the 2022 NFL Draft. Nobody knows this specific detail about his early life, but Williams' ability to remain grounded despite his success is what has made him such a respected player, both on and off the field. Now that you know about his background, let's dive into his net worth and how this young star is raking in millions. At just 23 years old, Jameson Williams is already building an impressive fortune. His net worth is estimated to be around $17.4 million, thanks to his rookie contract with the Detroit Lions. This 4-year deal includes a hefty $9.8 million signing bonus and an annual salary averaging $4.36 million. Not bad for a player still early in his NFL career. But his income doesn't just stop at his contract. As one of the most exciting young players in the league, Williams has caught the attention of major brands looking to partner with him. While details on his specific endorsement deals aren't widely publicized yet, it's only a matter of time before he signs multi-million-dollar deals with sports brands, apparel companies, or even lifestyle brands. Let's not forget that his future earnings will likely skyrocket as his NFL career continues to flourish. If he continues to perform at this level, we could be looking at future contracts that could dwarf his rookie deal. Many analysts believe that Williams is on the verge of becoming a household name, much like other top wide receivers in the NFL who have landed massive contracts and endorsement deals. Williams' earning potential isn't limited to his salary or performance bonuses. Endorsements from major brands like Nike, Adidas, and Gatorade are likely in his future. With his rising fame and success, more companies are bound to approach him for sponsorship opportunities. While he may not yet have an official list of endorsements, it's clear that Williams is an athlete brands will want to align with. So, if you think $17.4 million is impressive, just wait. Williams is poised to make a lot more in the coming years, especially as he grows both on the field and off it with brand partnerships and endorsements. Next up, we'll take a peek into his personal life, including his hobbies, dating status, and how he spends his free time. While Jameson Williams is laser-focused on his football career, fans are naturally curious about what he's like off the field. So, what does he do when he's not catching game-winning touchdowns? First things first. As of now, Williams is single and fully committed to his NFL career. He hasn't been linked to any high-profile relationships, and by all accounts, he prefers to keep his personal life private. Instead of making headlines with a celebrity romance, Williams spends his downtime indulging in hobbies that help him relax and stay focused. One of his biggest passions outside of football is playing video games. In fact, like many young athletes, Williams is a huge fan of Call of Duty. When he's not training or preparing for games, you'll often find him online, gaming with friends and teammates. It's one of the ways he stays connected with the people in his life, even when he's on the road. Williams also enjoys listening to music, with hip-hop and R&B being his favorite genres. He often shares his playlists with fans on social media, giving them a glimpse into the music that keeps him motivated. Speaking of social media, Williams has a growing presence on platforms like Instagram and Twitter, where he has hundreds of thousands of followers. On Instagram, he's known for sharing highlights from his games, behind-the-scenes glimpses of his life, and occasional shout-outs to fans. On Twitter, he engages with fans and shares his thoughts on football, pop culture, and more. If you think this is all he does in his spare time, just wait. Williams also has a few surprises up his sleeve. He's been known to occasionally participate in charity events and youth football camps, where he mentors young athletes aspiring to follow in his footsteps. His humble nature and willingness to give back to the community have earned him a loyal fan base. Now let's get into some of the controversies that have followed him during his career. Every rising star faces challenges, and Jameson Williams is no exception. While his talent on the field is undeniable, his career hasn't been without its fair share of controversies. One of the biggest setbacks for Williams came early in his NFL career when he was suspended for violating the league's gambling policy. In his rookie year, Williams was caught up in a scandal where several players were found to have placed bets on NFL games, something strictly prohibited by league rules. As a result, Williams was suspended for the first 6 games of the season. This suspension made headlines, and many wondered if it would derail his promising career. Williams took the punishment in stride, using the time off to focus on training and coming back stronger. When he returned to the field, he proved that the suspension hadn't affected his ability to perform, as he quickly became a key player for the Detroit Lions. Williams also faced criticism following an ACL injury he sustained during the College Football Playoff National Championship game. Some fans and analysts questioned whether Alabama head coach Nick Saban had pushed Williams too hard by allowing him to play, given that he was already dealing with a knee issue. Williams, however, defended his decision to play, saying that he wanted to be there for his team. If you think this was the only controversy surrounding him, there's more. Williams has also had a few social media missteps, including a tweet that some fans found insensitive. He quickly apologized, clarifying that he hadn't intended to offend anyone. Despite these controversies, Williams has managed to keep a relatively clean image. He's learned from his mistakes and is focused on building a successful career, both on and off the field. Next, we'll wrap things up with a look at where Williams' career might go from here, and what fans can expect from this rising star. Jameson Williams' journey in the NFL is just beginning, but his future looks incredibly bright. With 2 seasons already under his belt, including his breakout performances in 2024, Williams is on track to become one of the premier wide receivers in the league. His ability to bounce back from setbacks, whether they be injuries or suspensions, has demonstrated his mental toughness and commitment to improving as a player. As long as he continues to put in the hard work and stay focused, there's no doubt that Williams has the potential to be a future NFL Hall of Famer. Looking ahead, Williams has expressed his desire to win championships with the Detroit Lions. The team has seen significant improvement in recent years, and with Williams emerging as a key offensive weapon, the Lions have a legitimate chance of making deep playoff runs in the near future. Paired with quarterback Jared Goff and a talented group of teammates, Williams could help lead Detroit to its first Super Bowl appearance. On the personal front, Williams is also poised to grow his brand. With his increasing popularity, we can expect to see him land more endorsement deals and sponsorships in the coming years. His social media following continues to grow, and with his approachable personality, it wouldn't be surprising to see him become one of the faces of the NFL, both on and off the field. As he continues to rise in the ranks of the NFL, the sky is the limit for Jameson Williams. Fans are excited to see what he'll accomplish next, and with the support of his team, coaches, and a growing fan base, there's no telling how far this young star will go. Jameson Williams' journey has been filled with highs and lows, but one thing's for sure, he's just getting started. With his breakout performances, growing net worth, and undeniable talent, Williams is on track to become one of the biggest names in the NFL. Want to stay updated on his journey? Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into the lives of athletes from around the world.